Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title down below, today we're going to be making some Jamaican Easter bun. So if you are new over here, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And to my old subscribers, welcome back, and I appreciate every single one of you for taking the time out of your day to click on my video. All right, so take out your ingredients, guys, and let's bake some Easter bun. So the first thing that we're going to do is combine all our liquid ingredients, and I'm starting off with 2 bottles of Guinness stout, after which I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Next, I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of browning and ½ cup of honey. Next, I'm going to go in with 2 tablespoons of molasses. Next, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of strawberry jelly and 1 tablespoon of grape jelly. And I'm also going to add 2 cups of brown sugar. Now I'm going to add my 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to mix that up, and I'm going to put my stove on low heat. It's not supposed to boil, so you want to keep your stove on low heat, just hot enough so that everything can dissolve. So now that everything is dissolved, I'm just going to set this aside and allow it to cool down. So moving on to my dry ingredients, I have 6½ cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder and a ½ teaspoon of baking soda. So moving on to my spices, I'm going to add a tablespoon of my Jamaican mixed spice. I am also going to add a tablespoon of nutmeg, a tablespoon of cinnamon, and a ½ teaspoon of allspice. Now that I've added all my spices, I'm just going to mix it up nice, and I'm going to go in with a tablespoon of salt. Now that I've added my salt, I'm just going to sift this, and I'm going to sift it to remove all the lumps. As you can see, there's lumps from the spices, and there's also lumps from the flour. So in this bowl, I have 2 eggs with a teaspoon of orange rind just to get rid of the rawness. I'm just going to mix that up, and then I'm going to combine all the ingredients. So I have some raisins and some chopped cherries soaking in some red label wine. The red label wine is optional, but I did add 1 cup to my raisins, and I am not going to tell you the amount of raisins because everyone is different. Maybe you like a lot or maybe you like less, so I am using 1 cup, but it's up to you the amount of raisins that you want in your bun. I don't like too much raisins. So now that everything is nicely mixed, I am going to pour it in my baking tin, and I did went ahead and grease it with some butter, and I lined the bottom with some parchment paper as well. So we're just going to pour them in now. So I have some mixed peel. I didn't add it to my mixture because I don't like it. So I'm just adding them to the top just for beautification purpose. I really don't like them and I want to pick it out when I'm eating the bun. But I know my husband will eat it, so I'm just going to add them to the top. I'm just going to beat it down on the counter just a little bit, just to get rid of any air bubble that may be in it, and then I'm going to put them in my oven. And I did set my oven to preheat on 320 degrees. So while my buns are baking, I am just going to make my glaze, and I'm adding about a tablespoon of butter, and then I'm going to add about 3 teaspoons of my jelly and about 1 tablespoon of my honey. I'm just making a small amount just to glaze the top of my bun when they're done. Now I'm just going to turn my stove on and just let that boil down for about 2 minutes, and I have my stove on medium heat. So it's ready, and I'm just going to pour it out and let it cool down. When it cools down, it's going to thicken up just a little bit. After 45 minutes I went in to check the buns, and it was a bit jiggly, so I could tell that it's not ready, so I just put them back in. It's now 1 hour and 15 minutes and my buns are finally ready. I'm just gonna take them out and glaze them right away. Now we're just gonna let these cool down and then we're gonna dig in. So my buns are finally cooled down. I'm gonna take one out. I'm gonna cut into it, and yeah, cut myself a slice. I deserve it. And yeah, I hope you guys can get a better view of what it looks like. And if you're still here watching, thank you so much. And if you still haven't subscribed as yet, please go ahead and subscribe and check out my other amazing recipes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make this one for Simply Carla Jones. Yes, 2 slices with a cheese in the middle. Here you go, darling. I hope you enjoy it. Guys, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't as yet. And do enjoy your weekend, all right? And check out my other recipes as well. Bye, guys.